How can you make tasks easier for teens to manage? How can you create a calmer environment for emotional teens? How can you safely encourage risk-taking in class? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Learning Together with Robert. If this is your first time visiting me, thank you for being here. And if you're back, thank you very much for your support, because without you, this wouldn't make any sense. If you haven't subscribed, why not do it now and give us a like? I'm Robert Martinez, and I have been an English teacher since 1994 and a teacher educator and language assessment specialist for almost 20 years now. It's been an incredible journey, having lived and worked in 9 different countries. I'm a CELTA tutor and assessor, online moderator, a full-time director of studies, and tutor on the IHCYLT course, teaching English to young learners and teenagers, and I enjoy being in the classroom both face-to-face and online. If you want to know more about my professional background, experience, and qualifications, I've put a link to my LinkedIn profile and a link to a video cartoon version of my CV to jazz things up in the description box below. Feel free to check them out. Hey everyone, welcome to this series on understanding the teenage brain and how we as English teachers can use this knowledge to manage our classrooms better. We know teaching teenagers can sometimes feel like a roller coaster, right? One day they're totally engaged and the next they're off in their own world. But here's the thing, it's not all about attitude or behavior. A lot of it comes down to what's happening inside their heads. The teenage brain is still developing, which has a huge impact on how they learn, interact, and behave. Today, we'll explore the next 3 facts about the teenage brain and dive into some practical strategies to help you manage your classroom more effectively. Let's get started. The 4th fact is sleepy brains. Have you ever noticed how your teenage students always seem tired? Well, there's a reason for that. Teenagers need about 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night, but most don't get anywhere near that. Their brains are naturally wired to go to bed later and wake up later. So those early morning classes, they're tough on teens. When they're sleep deprived, they become irritable, unfocused, and their ability to retain information drops dramatically. We've seen this in class. In class, this means we need to be a bit more flexible in understanding when students are clearly tired. One thing that can help is incorporating short movement breaks or interactive activities to keep them engaged and energized. If they're struggling to focus, break up lessons into smaller, more dynamic parts, as this can also help. The key here is to remember it's not laziness, it's just their biology. Fact number 5 is peer influence. If you've ever wondered why your teenage students care so much about what their classmates think, it's because the teenage brain is hypersensitive to social feedback. They're hardwired to value peer approval above almost anything else. Do you remember yourself when you were a teen? So peer influence plays a huge role in their behavior, for better or for worse. We can use this to our advantage by creating positive group dynamics. Group projects and collaborative tasks are great ways to tap into their need for social interaction while also encouraging them to learn. The key is to structure these activities in a way that fosters cooperation and healthy competition. That way, the positive influence of peers can drive motivation and focus in your classroom. And the 6th fact is the power of purpose. Fact number 6 is all about purpose, basically. Teenagers are at a stage where they're starting to figure out who they are and what they care about. Their brains are wired to seek meaning and purpose in what they do. So if they don't see the point of a task, they'll be less likely to engage. It's up to us to show them the real-world relevance of what they're learning. One way to do this is by considering and connecting lessons to their interests and future goals. For example, if you're teaching essay writing, explain how this skill will help them in college applications or job interviews, or even just expressing themselves clearly. The more they understand the why behind what they're doing, the more motivated they'll be to dive in. This is so important. So those are our 3 facts for today about the teenage brain and how they impact classroom management. Understanding the teenage brain is still a work in progress, helps us be more patient, empathetic, and strategic in the way we approach teaching. In the next video, we'll dive into 3 more brain facts and explore how you can use them to create an even more engaging and supportive classroom. Bye for now and see you in the next video. I will be sharing more exciting videos, so stay tuned and subscribe. Do let me know in the comments box if you have any special requests, and I'll try and make a video about them if there are enough of you. Do share this video with your friends and students, and can I ask you a favor? Please hit that like button and subscribe so that more people can see this video. Bye for now, and remember, learning is fun and you don't have to do it alone. So let's do it together with Robert.